a truce was not reached with Putin. The US actually had an agenda, 20-point agenda, on which the war between Ukraine and Russia will actually end. And guess what? This actually favored the Russians. This actually gave them authority over Crimea and Donbass. And they also demanded that Ukraine will have a cut size of its army. Just like 600,000 army, that is the only thing Ukraine is actually permitted to have. And they can only increase it to 800,000, and that is where there is war or emergency. And their dream to actually enter NATO is actually aborted with that particular 20-point agenda. And this actually, I feel that this actually favors Putin so much. I thought that Putin is actually supposed to take this deal and run with it. But Putin said no, maybe because he's actually making some advances in the war. But one thing is that the US can actually end this war if they actually want to. If they can be able to give top and high level of missiles to Ukraine, and Ukraine making advances in the war that is happening between them and Russia, it will actually bring Russia to the negotiating table, because Russia feels, let us gain more territories, let us gain more things from these people, let us end up cutting their country into half and dictating everything they have to do in the country. Because I see every single thing that had to do with this 20-point agenda to actually favor Putin. The only thing Putin have to do is to actually give most of the money that they have in the foreign reserve to rebuild Ukraine. That is the only thing they have to do. This deal was actually literally giving Ukraine over to Russia, but Russia was absolutely not satisfied. If the US can actually give Ukraine top missiles, just like the way they actually give to Israel, it will actually bring a hedge in the war happening between them and Ukraine. Remember, when Trump actually wanted to give Ukraine those Tomahawk missiles, immediately when Zelensky was on the plane heading to the White House, Russia, Putin actually called Trump. Trump ended up not giving Ukraine those missiles. And I absolutely think that this doesn't make sense. Every single deal had been put in to actually favor Russia, to actually leave Ukraine alone. The reason why he keeps on refusing it is something I absolutely do not know. But I know definitely it is because he's actually winning at the battlefield. If the US can actually admit and actually give more leverage and give more weapons to Ukraine, I feel that it will actually force the Russians to come to the negotiating table. My name is Okafor Adachukwu. I discuss major geopolitical issues happening around the world. Follow and subscribe for more videos like this.